Network Studios. Welcome back to Lego Worlds. And guys, I've finished the gas station. We won't be doing that in today's stream anymore, just simply because it's more or less done. And I don't see, I mean, we still got the inside of the shop to do, and we could put some parking spaces down if we wanted. Yeah, I might put some parking spaces down, but I have been working on something else off stream to our city here, and I've started building the row of attached houses. Now, we spent a whole day on the gas station yesterday, and the reason for that, the reason being for that is it's a bit more harder to build than Minecraft. You don't just you've got to kind of select all these little miniature blocks to fill up your pieces, and you've got a lot of stuff to do. So hi, welcome. So when we get in there, there isn't much done on the houses, but I've got the start of the first house constructed, and you'll see how it looks. Now, all houses are going to be fairly the same. As you can see, this one here just looks like that for now. Really like the drain pipe design here, climbing the drain pipe. What do you think of Dom's new? I don't know, I've not looked at it. Hi, Jay. So this is the start of the house. They're all gonna, they're all gonna more or less look the same, apart from, I'll add a different door, and, I might perhaps add a different window. But to say the first time doing a bay window, I'll have a look next time I'm on. To say, I've never really done a bay window before, I didn't think this looked too bad. We've just, I'm just starting here on the side, look. And then I'm going to put a little back fence in. But you see what I mean about, how we did this road like too close. So I'm gonna be taking this out, and I'm gonna be making the road a little bit further this way, when we've had a little bit more chance to, do some other stuff here. Sub anyone? So yes, I like how that's going. Like I say, we've got our door here, got the start of our house, bay window here, looks very nice for looking out of, obviously here letting the light in. So, I think we can go ahead and jump straight into this. But like I say, with the filling station just here, we do have the option to put a few parking spaces here, if it's sort of like necessary, which, to be fair, I don't think it's necessary at the moment. It's simple to do. All we'd really have to do a parking space is just change this to white, then go ahead and select something, let's say like this. Then we'd just put it in here, and then we'd like do a line across, then we'd more than likely leave a space about here, so you have like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And then it's kind of very sort of simple to do. More simple, as a matter of fact, that I could just do them off camera. Really, there isn't really much point doing them on camera, because it just we may as well like get cracking and get this house done. And I will do it off camera, don't worry. I'm still like really into this game at the moment, so you don't have to worry if you think I'd just forget about it. Like sometimes in Minecraft I used to say things like, I'll finish something off camera, and then it'd come to the next time I would stream on Minecraft, and then I obviously wouldn't have it done, and you know that's not me with this game. Hey, I put something on Facebook. Ah, sweet, I'll check it out as well. There is a couple of things that I'd been sort of told to check out, so I'll go ahead and give that a check out. Now, you can get TV aerials on this game, which is actually quite, you know, funny in itself, but I think we need to discover them, and I think I know how we discover them, but we've got to, like, do some more of the missions. So, off camera, because the main purpose of the stream, you know, is just to build this city in itself. I'll do all the kind of like gold block collecting, you know, all of that styled stuff off camera, because you know the purpose of this is to, you know, so you think this is easier than Minecraft? No, I don't. I think Minecraft's easier, but I think this game's better than Minecraft because you can do more, like you can do more with like little blocks like this. Like you see all these here. You see all these like really little miniature blocks, what you can just like fit down like windows to make, like, you know, to make like window ledges and stuff like that. My McDonald's done building it. Took about a day. Still adding. Still. Oh, fair enough. Hope it looks alright. Yeah, I think this game isn't. I think Minecraft is easier than this game because it's a bit more. You know, I think it's a bit more simple for building, if that makes sense. But I definitely think that this game gives you a lot more option in terms of building, like just in the doors and windows. Like with Minecraft, for example, you just get like some glass. You don't actually get like any sort of window designs. You've kind of got to design them yourself, but then you can't really do much window designs because you only kind of really get big blocks. You don't get like little blocks. So yeah, I would 100% easy say that Minecraft, that, you know, Minecraft is easier to build, but you get more building choice with this game. Definitely. Quote me on that. Alright, there we go. You see, like here now, you wouldn't be able to fit a block in if it was, you know, if we were talking Minecraft style. But look, I can just get these nice little 4 blocks and bada bing. Oh, well, I didn't want to do that, but you can get these nice little 4 blocks just like that. Take them down. Oh, look, you see how nice that looks and how that just so works though. Like, you know, I'm not being harsh, but you must see how, you know, I mean, I played Minecraft for a lot of years. Now I've played it loads when you come to think about it. And no disrespect to Minecraft, I've loved Minecraft as a game for ages, and as a matter of fact, you know, I haven't stopped playing Minecraft. I just don't play it as much as I did because I'm like going through the period of like just finding stuff out about this game. Do we have a double window here? Or do we even have a triple window? I think a triple window would potentially look nice for the back. Here we go. Yo, Steve, man, you coming online today? Probably not, because you don't usually come on a Saturday, do you? Not as much as in the week, anyway. I know you put nope in that chat, so... yeah, probably about 6 I'm on the way home from... Oh yeah, you went to Wembley, didn't you? Yeah, while we're at this point, look at this, Steve. This is like what I've been doing in my new Lego World City so far. You know, I don't know what you think, but we have a Spar shop here, with an ATM, little Lloyd's cash machine. We have a little air vent there going into the side, to run some like fridges and stuff. Then we have the actual jet gas station itself with all the little pumps and you know how they connect. We have the filling station sign here with all the, and we have the start of a few parking places. That's something I do just want to try before we carry on building. Possibly not. Possibly yes. Looking good. Ah, sound. Will a cop car fit? I don't know. I don't actually know. Yeah, and my mate is a Millwall fan too, from work. God's sake, put him with Harrison. Well, I think it's safe to say that the cop car does fit in the parking space. That's good. That means that the parking space is a decent size, you know, a decent size parking space. Now then, bro. Oh, you're CJ, man. Hey, CJ, it is official. I don't really play Minecraft anymore. Oh, wow. I bet you're gutted. Nope. Minecraft is not as good as this game. I mean, I still play Minecraft for Park Drive and stuff. But it's nowhere near as good as this. Well, this is kind of like Minecraft, CJ. Like, what was I gonna say? Like, this is like Minecraft, but you get so much more like little Lego bricks to detail your buildings, and you can actually drive cars like in your city and stuff. You don't just have to, you don't just have to like, you can do more basically inside your city. Yeah, Lego Worlds does look better than Minecraft. It is, to be fair, Steve. Nah, it actually really is. But it's just the fact that you can do more, like with what you build, rather than just build something, look around it, and then build something else. Like with Lego Worlds, there's more like actually sitting on your sofas and watching TV and drive cars around the city, and it's just something different to play and all, you know. Wow, this window. So we'll have another double window there. And then we'll have a double window here. Just like that. I'm getting the PS4 Slim. Sick. Huh. Really? What have you actually done to your PlayStation, CJ? Because I'm gonna tell you the truth here, right? I'll tell you the truth here. The only reason I got a PS4 like nearly 3 years ago was because my PS3 broke, right? But the PS3 I bought was the first ever models of PS3s what came out. The PS3 was bought the year I got the PS4 the year it came out, and I had the PS4 like 7 years, and it never broke. I never had any issues with it. It was well looked after, and literally like I literally had the PS3, the same PS3 working fine until like 2 years after the PS4 came out, and then I only bought the PS4 because the PS3, the disc tray stopped working. But I had the actual console 7 years, and I've had this console now like 3 years, nearly, and not a thing. Well, I actually have had a bit of corrupted data, but nothing to really get a new console about. And the corrupted data thing has kind of sorted itself. So anyway, there we go, guys. We're nearly ready to get the We're nearly ready to put the roof on. Are you bent? Nope. Are you? Huh. No, I only had the PS4 because my PS3 broke. Like, in it. I didn't see the point in getting another PS3 once the PS4 had broke. Ha ha, Steve. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was pretty funny. Just gotta put a roof on it. Me, I'm 100% positive. What makes you ask? Like, may I ask? Because you're a bit weird, mate, for asking. I mean, you're playing Lego games and you play Minecraft. Yeah? What's wrong with playing Minecraft or Lego games? I mean, I still play games like Grand Theft Auto. I enjoy building. Like, are you... I was gonna say, like, I'm not being harsh, but what's wrong with playing Lego games? There's no like law saying when you get to a certain age you can't play Lego games anymore. I mean, I know plenty of YouTubers what play Lego games, like, well, play this Lego game, and they're like adults. Like, so what? Some people who are adults actually still buy Lego sets because they collect them. Doesn't make them kiddie-ish. I mean, personally, I don't really see where it matters, but each to their own. So yeah, guys, I actually forgot to tell you some pretty decent news actually. So something could be happening in the future. but this is not like 100% confirmed. This is just kind of like in the sort of like what would you say, like the thinking. And basically there's a radio station in Leeds called Bossman Radio, and basically what they do is they get like different DJs to go on and like mix for like an hour on their radio, different DJs like each day. Just stay for the good news, Steve. And basically my friend from Brid, Cayman Kinder, who does our like behind the scene videos and stuff like that, is on that, goes on that radio station. He's on there, as I'm sure you might have maybe heard me, you might have heard me talk about him, but basically I asked the people if they ever got any MCs on there. Would they ever consider having, would they ever consider putting any form of MCs onto the show? And they said that if I could get someone to do the music, then that is actually something that they would consider. So what it basically means is, if I could get someone to do the music when our music studio's done, I can get people to live stream. I can get like someone to do the music. I can basically live stream and do live MC sessions on their radio station. So you don't actually go into like a radio studio or anything like that. What actually happens is you just go live on their Facebook page, basically, which is then broadcasted on their radio station. And it's quite good. Like I say, Cayman Kinder, he goes live on there doing his like mixing. He goes every Monday night. So I asked him if he'd do the music, because I'm trying to think of I was trying to think of like close people type thing, who I know, who would sort of like who I know, who would do the music type thing, sort of strictly, like sort of strictly speaking, of people who would, go ahead and do the music for us, because I personally can't think of anybody else I know really round here who is actually a DJ themselves. I've known people who have been a bit into music, but I don't really know anybody round here who would actually do the music for me if I MC'd on the radio station type thing. So I asked this bloke from Brid, and he said that he would be up for coming and session sometime. So that's pretty good. So hopefully in the future, I'm not entirely sure when this would be. It'd be sometime in the future, maybe even like a year from now. It's not something what's necessarily forced to be in the next few weeks. It's just something what could happen in the future. Because of course, if I'm going live, I want to go live in a good background, because this would be a big thing for me. Well, as a matter of fact, this won't just be a big thing for me. This would actually be huge for me. Something I've never been given the opportunity to do before, and I've always wanted to go on the radio. It's not like a big, well-known radio, what you listen to in your car or anything like that. It's like more of a, what would you say, like more of an online radio. But nevertheless, a radio's a radio, just because people aren't tuning in, for example, while driving a car, doesn't necessarily mean that it isn't a proper radio. You know, it's still a radio at the end of the day. It's just not a radio what you listen to in your car. So I'm, you know, all the less I'm very grateful to, you know, hopefully. Hey, am I like missing something here? I think so. Hey, that is the one I was using. Look, right here. Like that, look. Oh, well, nope, this roof has messed up. This is right. This is what I used, but it's not, it's almost like it's not going high enough. I bet it's like one of, even that doesn't though. Ah, this is what it is. It's alright, I've got it now. There we go. God, I thought for a second then we were like, I thought we were roasting her. What? They're called Bossman Radio. And they go like live with DJs and stuff like that. And you can check them out. And like they have like different like young DJs mixing on their radio like for an hour, like they have like different DJs on each day type thing. So like Monday it's Cayman Kinder, and then like after Cayman Kinder they have someone else go on. So I think like after Cayman Kinder it then like switches to another DJ, and it runs on throughout the night. And like DJs do like sets for like an hour of just like mixing some chart music, dance music, some house mixes, and it's quite good because it helps like young people build up their confidence, in like getting into music type thing. And I can't sweat it enough. I always go on about how I like young talent. I always go on about how like I really enjoy watching like like young rappers and DJs that are like coming into the scene. I'm constantly I'm constantly like check I'm constantly like for example you should I'm constantly like you should check this guy out. He's like he's a young DJ. He's coming up on the session list type thing. You should definitely go ahead and check him out type thing. And I'm all the time I'm always like saying check somebody who's young out, because I believe like because I do like big musicians. I love like big DJs, but the thing I always think about them is big DJs, musicians, rappers, singers, for example, what are like earning a decent amount of money now. They've got like tons of fans. The way I kind of see it with them is they've already made it. They now know what it's like to be big. And some of them have been big for years, like they've done it now. They've played in massive clubs, they've sung live, that they performed live, and their time has come, really, hasn't it? Like, they do it now. They're used to it. It's part of their life. They kind of know what to expect, and it's something that it's something that they're already, let's say, well aware of. They're well aware of knowing what it's like. To be a musician. They've had good practice at it, and whereas somebody who's new, who's just getting into it, when like they're like just starting to get a few fans, like I think it's good that young people are actually there, and obviously like willing to give it a go type thing. And I think that's the best thing, that I think that's the best thing. But yeah, guys, we're actually cracking on with this house, aren't we? Wow. Oh. No, we actually are cracking on with this house so much, though. I was talking to my friend, then you joined. Yeah, I just thought I'd see what you're up to. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, I was messaging him. I was actually going to see if he wanted to join Park Drive. Well, he actually messaged me first and said, my mic, I've lost 2 subscribers or something, and then I thought, what, I'll just message him and see, hey, when you're going to get a mic, and, I was going to see if he wanted to join Park Drive type thing, as like a new person, if he had Minecraft, but he only replied saying what his channel was. He didn't say as such whether he wanted me to, whether he was, when he was going to get a mic type thing. I just thought he might, if he's getting a mic, he might be interested in being a part of the series with you. But then, like I say, he never actually messaged me back to say whether, when he was getting a mic. So maybe he just didn't want, maybe he didn't want a mic, or I don't know. I think we can just finish this off now with you see the thing what I don't want to do is ruin these blocks. I don't want to ruin the stair steps. There. Done. Oh no, we're not. There's just one little gap here. Then we've got our little house fence design to do. But again, I'm pretty sure we'll come up with something good. And speaking of that, well, if I go back into build mode and then I go back, Oh, that couldn't have actually worked out any better. Now we'll get some brown. No, we want a bit more of a... That's more of a dark red, isn't it? That's a good brown. What does this block look like? I'll delete it after. You know what? This could actually look quite good. Like this look for a little like fence design. You know, if we have it about sort of this high, and then we get something like that to go over it. See what I mean though, like how nice that could look. I'll go into the delete mode a second, take this road out. We're not going to be using this street anymore. This is going to be an invalid street. But yeah, we now have a house and a petrol station on here. So I guess one person can live in a house, or you know, a family can live in a house. They can fuel up the car and they can buy groceries. And that's literally all they can do here. Great city. That's, you know, I'd love to live here with only that to do. It does look nice though. You know, you've got to admit. I was asking. I was asking Stinky Gun about what it is. Days when we do it and time we record. Fair enough. And you know, see what he says in it, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this live stream here now because I'm gonna be having some pizza soon. I will be live streaming a bit later, possibly, but I am actually going out tonight. Now, when I say that, guys, it's nothing for clubbing year, don't worry. I would have obviously informed you guys in a video if it was something for clubbing year. Now, I may just take my camera with me, you know, nothing on the complete here yet, but I'm actually just meeting a friend in town from school to have a couple of beers. Well, I'm supposed to be. Basically, he's been a best friend of mine all of my life. He's stuck up for me through a lot of hard times with bullying, and my mum and his mum were best friends for a lot of years, and basically I hadn't seen him for a while, and he came by, walking by my house the other day, and I was out at the, you know, van after finishing work or something, or I was doing something anyway, maybe even just like after dinner, and he said we'll have to go for some drinks sometime, you know, and have a little bit of a catch-up type thing, you know, just see how we're both doing, you know, go out around a few pubs and that in town, and just have a couple of beers and a chat, and, you know. And anyway, so I'm meant to be going into town today with him, tonight, if he's still, obviously, you know, if he's still okay for doing it. I was going to go last night, but he had work today, and he said that he'd do it today. So I'm going to message him a little bit later, just to see kind of roughly which pub we're going to. But the reason why I might take my camera is because if we go into a certain pub, they actually do have music with a DJ in there, and they have, like, you know, a dance floor type thing open. So I might just take a couple of videos, but probably nothing, you know, too major, so don't get any hopes up. But that's going to do it anyway, guys. Please like, subscribe and comment, and we'll see you in the next video. And also, guys, look at this. Look at my shadow. Does this not look like Minecraft shaders to you? Like, look at the shadows what cast on the buildings. The graphics are incredible. Look at this. Look at that though, look at the graphics on it. Look, like even there, like on the door handle where it says Lego. Wow. This game still blows my mind. Look at it though, look how like clean everything looks, and that even says Lego in there. What? Or at least it says W, but nah. Make sure you look at Fate. Oh yeah, I will, don't worry. Wow, blows my mind. Yeah, well, we'll see you in the next stream anyway, guys. There's no point baffling on. I'll have to get used to these sick graphics. Bye bye.